What is poppin', fam? It's your boy JB, and look, man, we are back again, tuning in and tapping back in with young Poudii. It's been a minute since we rocked out with Poudii, man. I think the last time we had Poudii on the channel, bro was out there in America's most racist town. This dude just hella funny to me. Shouts out Poudii, bro. So in this one right here, looks like Poudii done went to Russia. The name of this one is called Inside Russia's Hidden Black Community. I should have known, right? Because there's black people everywhere, bro. I literally work with a black German, so there's black people everywhere. But yeah, this one is about the black community out in Russia. Let's get a little understanding of what goes on in Russia. And the only thing I know about Russia, and let's just say black culture, right, is they got some of the best, most viewed rap battles. All right, I'm talking hip-hop battles, like most viewed, like millions of views on rap battles, all in Russian. So they got their own little hip-hop community out there in a sense. Obviously it's mixed with all the different races and cultures in Russia, but it's in Russia. And you know, hip-hop stems from the great America, bro. It stems from us out this way, man. So with that said, man, I'm not finna hold y'all too long. We finna get to the view. Without further ado, let's go.
When I get the tattoo,
shout out young
like 50,000 of subscribers get off from me like in 1 hour.
Poudii, the Kremlin.
Видишь, запал, запалил свое черное ДМА, запил, упал, встал, но могу с холста паустом бить мозг фаустом, фастом. 365 год мерз, 365 год я мерз, тут здесь, блядь, в ушах мерда.
I told y'all, they be out there rapping.
And just put the fries in the bag. I was searching for the right guy for this video, and after a year of searching, I stumbled across Sam, a black guy born and raised in Russia who knows Moscow like the back of his hand. This is Black in Russia.
Hey, everyone. Russian's crazy, bro.
What do you know about Russia? When I think of Russia, I think of cold, political stuff. Kind of like a place not to go, even from where I'm from. But I don't really know too much about it other than cold and like politics.
You won't believe what I'm about to show you in Moscow. But I see that people from the US have no idea that there are even black people in this city. In all of Russia, we're living, doing our thing. Yeah.
I didn't know either. Like when you think of Moscow, being from where I'm from, you don't expect black people. Like when we think of Russia, we just think of white people. We never consider like a black community in Russia. You know what I mean?
And you don't even think that black people could be doing fine in a city like Moscow. A language way different from English. A culture way far away from Africa.
Even just hearing you speak Russian, that just to me is like it don't even feel real.
The idea is to celebrate blackness.
Yeah.
There is not a spot in the world where black people don't do good. Wherever you put a black person, we will find our way.
Yeah, okay.
And
for sure.
Through my life story and the life stories of my friends, I'm about to show you that we always find our way. You can't stop us, bro. Stop that shit. Stop that shit. It's time to experience Russia. Experience Moscow.
Let's do it.
Also, man, I know Russia got the little slap. They were one of the first people to do the slap league. Russia is just wild in my book, bro. Just wild.
So Soviet Union isn't Russia.
Soviet Union is like 40 countries.
So is that the same thing as USSR?
Yeah, Soviet Union, USSR, that's different names for the same country.
But Russia was one of the countries in that.
Yeah. When I like think of Russia, this is what I think of. These buildings.
When Soviet Union reached its peak, they started building identical shits everywhere.
Right.
Identical schools, housing, groceries, everything was the same. That is why you get the feeling when you're in Belarus, they're in Russia. Or if you go to even Poland, at some extent, you feel like you're in Russia.
It was the same infrastructure throughout the entire. Okay.
The flags, the toilet, the street names.
Yeah. Oh, the street names too.
Like in any Soviet Union, you have a Lenin Street as the main street of the city, and you have a bunch of like squares.
Yeah.
That the same in any Soviet Union street.
Tell me about how you ended up in Russia.
For you to be black and in a country like Russia, it has to be something bizarre. In my instance, my dad was sent to the Soviet Union in 88 or 89 to study.
From where?
From Nigeria.
So you're Nigerian?
Yoruba boys.
Yoruba boy.
Yoruba, not Yoruba. What the fuck? We're not in America. Yoruba.
It's common for Nigerians to come to Russia?
It has to be a bizarre story. It's not common.
And it was probably a lot less black people then than now.
At a point in my life, I knew only 2 cities in my hometown. Black families. Mine and a friend of ours. He decides to try it out. He kind of like it. Then shit go left. The Soviet Union collapsed. You have the Hungry 90s, and he still decides to stay.
What's the Hungry 90s?
The Hungry 90s, that's after the Soviet Union collapsed. Russia had like 8 to 10 years of lawlessness, total lawlessness.
What's that movie, Purge, where it's like all crime is legal or something?
Crime is legal.
You're
police.
lying. So someone, like cop could see someone knock somebody out in the face and nothing happens to them?
Nothing happens.
Your mom is Nigerian too?
Both my parents Yoruba.
Do you consider yourself more Nigerian or more Russian?
My base is Nigerian. My spirit is Nigerian.
Russian.
But the way I speak, the way I interact, the way I talk is Russian European.
Because you were born and raised there.
Yeah. But like whenever I'm talking about something deep, like where my energy comes from, that's totally.
That's Nigerian.
So let me say this:
that
in the
sense.
States, there's this type of black person that too white for the black kids and too black for the whites.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're too Russian for the Nigerians and too Nigerian for the Russians?
I had a moment like that in my life till I went to uni. Before that, everything I had about my black experience was knowledge, but now it shifts into experience. Most of us, we have this conflict of identity. You have no blacks around you, you try to act as the people you see around you. That's the Russian.
Naturally.
Right. Yo, I'm Russian. Speak the language. I like only white girls. I listen to Russian music.
Right, yeah.
I'm not African. Once you're black, bro.
Right.
Wherever you at, Russia, China, US, they will let you know.
In Brazil, there's black Brazilians, right? In UK, there's black British people, right? What if it's just like y'all in the early stages of having y'all black people to where it feels like it's not like a melting pot?
Yeah, but all of you have your American experience. The Mexican American experience, the white American experience, the black American experience.
Right.
When you're growing up as a black person in Russia, the first thing you do is neglect your second part. But people around you will always let you know you're black. Always.
Yeah.
I think that's everywhere in the world.
What I'm very grateful to my dad for, accept the fact that, yo, I'm an African, born in Russia, and trying to find that balance.
Yeah.
That's well said, actually. Very well said. And you know, I think that translates to anywhere in the world too, not just, Russia.
Poudii.
Well said.
Poudii, bro. Good to meet you. Poudii. Chilling? Good, bro.
Yo, what's up?
Poudii, bro. Good to meet you, man. You're a rapper, right?
Yeah.
Heard some good things, man. Heard some good things. Poudii.
Poudii.
Like
Like pudding.
Like Poudii with a P. No. He said Poudii like Poudii. No. Oh, you got a Poudii tattoo.
Yeah.
That is insane.
exact.
Show it real quick. Show it to the camera.
Yo, what's up?
When'd you get that?
Like 1 year ago. Like,
What's the significance of the Poudii tattoo?
I'm Russian nigga. Who the fuck?
Is there a lot of black folks who rap on it?
That's really black. All of my guys rapping. Like I'm the one famous black rapper in Russia.
Oh, you're like the biggest one. Bet, let's go inside, check everything out. Y'all Russian handshakes be killing me. In the US, we call that the Mexican handshake.
So stupid.
Nice to meet you.
Poudii.
Not the Mexican handshake.
Good, bro. This is where you do all your songs and stuff?
No, I'm doing all the jewelry here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we got this stuff. Some new shit for our fans and something like that. Let's go to the dark hour. Oh, because of light. Yeah, bad club shit. I got it tied.
That's fucking. That's kind of dope.
Oh, shit. Are you a Satanist?
No, it's for my jeweler.
Do you speak English?
No.
Accent.
Видишь, silent.
Yes?
I don't know. Why didn't he respond right away? Ты сатанист, брат? Сразу, да, нет.
Are you sure you want to enter that room with this guy? Don't go, bro. The money doesn't work. Fuck that shit.
Bro, this and then it's red.
This is Satan's that nigga in this bed.
You like Satan?
Yeah.
You like
Yeah, I like.
God? You know like?
I like God.
Okay.
My God.
Hey, who's your God?
So to a book.
Devil.
Oh shit.
You think it's a joke?
Мне после этой жизни уже унаследован определенный чин.
Какой после этой жизни? В этой жизни дьявол может тебя трахнуть. Ты готов к этому? The devil can fuck you in this life.
Да, мы порой занимаемся этим.
He says,
Sometimes we get to business.
or the devil fucks you, or you fuck the devil. Что происходит? Ты трахаешь дьявола, или дьявол тебя трахает? Oh, God!
I was afraid to come here, bro. Don't think.
I rebuke you
Amen! In
in the name of Jesus. Rebuke.
My nigga!
What is going on?
Check this out.
I don't want to go in there, nigga. Nah.
Let's go.
Get me out of this shit. What is going on, bro? I want no problems. We cool, right?
In the name of Jesus.
Hey, tell him cast no spells.
He did it by his own hands with the microscope here.
You talking about a fist? Did you not see a Satan ritual? My mind is right now, bro.
This is Russia.
We are in. I forgot. We are in Russia. Y'all see the title? What the fuck? I've been with niggas this whole time. The first white guy I talked to, I see a Satan. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Show me the jury. Show me the jury. In America, you see a white dude reach in the bag, bro. He finna shoot this bitch up.
Где то, который с...
Spicy.
He's the master.
Yeah, he's the
one doing
master.
the shit.
Master. We call white people master in Russia?
No, the master
What
of
the fuck?
the master of jewelry.
When did y'all niggas sell y'all soul,
Poudii is
bro?
funny, man.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
He can show how he's как полировать.
Polishes
How
the
he's
jewel.
polishing the jewelry.
Show me how we pray, bro. Like y'all show me show me how we pray. Show me how we go to church, bro. Show me how we worship Jesus.
If I'm not believing in this God shit, so I don't believe in this devil shit. I don't give a fuck about all of it. I believe in space.
We are all mad. I told you, bro. For a black person to be in Russia, you have to be bizarre.
Hey, Katrina, bad bitch just like Trina.
Well said.
I call her all winter, red band on her tongue. Hey, I fucked up the family, y'all fucked up the family, y'all fucked up the family, white hoe Anna, hey, she just wants some Anna, call that Anna, I call her the Anna, hey, shit, red band on her tongue, hey, red band on her tongue, hey, red band on her tongue.
That's giving me that classic Cardi right there.
I fucked up the family, I do that shit dirt, I do that big dirt.
I was born here. Yeah, I was born in a little town, and when I was 14 years old, I moved to St. Petersburg. Moved to St. Petersburg with my mama. She's black too. She is the first female black rapper in Russia.
Your mom
Okay.
raps?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wait, there's female rappers in Russia?
A little. My mom was the first, like, she opened those gates, you know. My dad, he's African. He was just studying here. My mom, like, didn't say to him that he has a child. And
with
he
him?
moved back to Africa without knowing that he has a son here.
Have you and him spoke?
Yes, he found me, like, when I was 21.
Wow.
I'm 33.
Wow,
Like
so
Jesus. I'm in Jesus' age.
Your mom is a rapper here. How did that work? Was she popular? Was she big?
She was underground. She was actually underground moving with some stuff, gangster shit. doing
Really?
All of it. Yeah.
That's
So your
dope.
mom is street. She hood.
Yeah, she's from the street.
Oh shit, that's
From the
crazy.
hood. Actually, she was the wife of the first famous white Russian rapper in Russia.
But your story's fucking insane. So you have tattoos and everything. I want to talk about this Putin
Vladimir
tattoo.
Putin, yeah.
Why'd you choose to get it?
You know, actually, when the war starts, a lot of people say a lot of not really good shit about Russia or something like that. And I was like showing that I don't give a fuck. I was born here. I will just say it loud.
You got this as a way to show like Russia's
It's my
pride.
message, yeah, it's my message. I was in the... Как сказать, братан, что я служил в армии?
He was in the Russian army.
Oh, you was in the army.
Yeah.
In Russia, once you reach 18, you're
You have
obliged to
to.
serve for a year. Only if you go to a college, then you can skip it.
Did you have to do that?
I'm not a citizen.
Okay, it's only for citizens.
Yeah.
What was everybody's like thoughts when you got the tattoo?
When I get the tattoo, like 50,000 of subscribers get off from me like
They
in 1
unsubscribe?
hour.
Wait, so how did the Russian people
Dang.
react?
In Russia, there is a lot of people who doesn't like this shit, like the government and something like that.
Yeah.
But actually, when I was a little boy, it was a lot of skinheads in Russia.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
black people. They with the knife. Even my mom have a scar here. They got a knife in the chest, you know.
Damn.
And I was 5 years old, and when Putin came, he stopped all of this shit. Yeah,
So-
and that is why I respect this guy, you know.
Have you traveled anywhere before? You think people would like react differently if you
Actually, yes, I think yes, but I don't give. It's my position, and I'm peaceful enough to don't give about it.
Right. Would you ever want to travel to the USA?
Yes, of course, because I was raised on rap culture, hip hop culture.
For sure.
I want to check it out from my own eyes, you know.
Let me ask too, because you got a face tattoo.
Yeah.
What was the decision to do that? Like, how old were you when you got your face tattoo?
23.
Were you ever worried, like, damn, I can't get a job?
I wanted to block a way for me to get a simple, just a normal job.
The person I interviewed in Osaka, Japan, told me the same thing. How many face tattoos do you have?
I don't remember.
Damn, oh yeah, you got some on your forehead.
Yeah. Even
middle-
my girlfriend had.
She has a Uzi on her
Yeah,
face.
when she became my girlfriend, I say, you will never go to the job. Do this shit on your face. I wanted to make her an artist, and I produced an album for her. I say, do this shit. It will be easier for you not to think about normal jobs.
One of my biggest like concerns was coming here was about how strict like cops and stuff are. You being black, you having all these tattoos. Strict when it comes to like locals.
Он спрашивает, типа, как ты думаешь, копы в России менее агрессивны, чем американские копы?
They're not aggressive at all. Да нет, нихуя.
Там они сразу убивают, братан.
I was famous already. I was just walking through the street smoking, and two cops come over me and they just rapped my song, and they did nothing to me.
Oh, so cops here fuck with you.
Yeah, sometimes they come like that and they take a photo.
In the USA, most rappers hate the cops. How about out here? Do like people like the cops?
I'm just
here?
laughing on them. I'm just laughing on them, but I don't hate them.
Do you feel like it's easier to make it in the entertainment business in Russia because you're black?
Not because all white people they're not hating black people, but they don't understand us, and for them it's difficult to get your culture. It's difficult to because in USA everyone knows what is it black culture,
right?
And
they're not
in Russia. It's just from the beginning, you know.
Yeah,
it's just I was the first who gave them like a chance to understand what is it, even when you're black. It's not as easy.
Do they consider you Russian the same way you consider yourself Russian? Not even consider, the same way you are. Do they accept you?
Yes, after I passed the Russian army, after I do
they're like,
some
okay,
Russian
he did
stuff,
everything.
It was like, oh, he's Russian. And when they heard my music, they understand what I'm talking about. They get my Russian accent and all of it. They get that I'm Russian, actually. When I went to Africa, it was more difficult to prove them that I'm African than here to prove that I'm Russian. They say, oh, you're white, you're not black. Because in Africa, like, when you have a little piece of white blood, you're white. And in America, when you have a little piece of black, you are black.
I never considered that.
Yes, it was like saying, you're white, you're not black. And
Можете поздравить Марину с днем рождения.
Yeah, fuck our interview.
Марина с днем рождения.
Marina. So, you know, actually living in Russia, it's not like all the time we don't think about politics, we don't give a fuck about all this conflict and something like that, you know, because we know that politics is politics and it's some bullshit, like it's not concerning to us. When you see some people who really thinks about that, it's just because maybe they are nothing to think about. Yeah, because normally we're just chilling about all of this shit. If you will just get out and scream that Russia is bullshit, Russia, of course they will act like aggressive, you know, onto your side. But
if you're okay, I get it.
Happy people, just chilling, just vibing, go to the restaurants, go to the clubs.
I have a lot of Ukrainian friends, you know, and after this,
You know what though? I heard that Russian. Y'all gotta help me if I'm wrong about this, but I also heard that Russia actually has like the Bible, right? They got like the original Bible where everybody in there, like Jesus is depicted as black. So yeah, y'all Google that. Let me know if I'm tripping on that one, bruh.
And before we continue, football and basketball season is back, and Prize Picks is the best place to win cash while watching
We're gonna let
sports.
Poudii get his
Prize
money.
Picks is because your favorite team could lose, but you can still win cash on the individual player. The app is really easy to use. All you have to do is pick more or less on a few player stats. Now, Prize Picks is available in 45 states, including California and Texas. To get started, Prize Picks will give you $50 in lineups to play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you get $50 in lineups. Use promo code Poudii when you sign up today. Make sure you download the Prize Picks app and place an entry while this offer is still available. And let's get on with the rest of the video. It's Young Poudii Pick. What's one stereotype that's not true about Russia?
Damn, is this Batman? What the fuck are they
He
doing?
just started laughing.
Wait, why are they laughing?
Speak about the spy Natasha.
Okay.
American movies, they have a spy.
We do have a lot of. I think that's back and forth though, because y'all have movies with American spies too, right?
Yeah, but
it's not a thing.
out of what I heard, there were not a lot of women spies.
Yeah?
So that's just a
But in
stereotype
American
because
movies, you always get
it's
a woman spy.
A woman, she's beautiful, she's Natasha, she can't get the information.
Yeah, she's hot.
That's the stereotype.
But
That's
she's
what
with
I
the cops.
What's another stereotype that's not true?
meant. Beers were running on the streets.
No joke. I hit him up. I was like, yo, maybe a long shot. Do you know where I can wrestle a bear?
Russians don't really have a connection with beers like that.
Right.
It's not a thing.
I mean,
Russians about cats.
I haven't seen one.
Cats.
Bro!
You don't see them outside
Bro,
because they're all inside.
Bro, a girl I told like I like you, but we're not sleeping
With no fucking
cats
cat, yeah.
in this bed.
No, it cannot be here.
never
Eating
had
from the
experienced
same
that.
plates. We cook food, and she's like, you cannot. And like,
Pause. That's crazy.
look. Zoom on me.
That's
No,
crazy.
no, pause.
Bro, bro, that's crazy.
Can we?
Bro, I gotta teach. I gotta teach Russians about pause, bro.
Off of
No,
a plate.
listen.
This is a cat. This
Let
is
me-
not me.
Let me tell you what
This is a cat. This is not
You're
me.
not supposed to do that, though. Pause.
Bro, you a
Bruh.
That is a pause.
Bro, they've been
That's a
pausing
pause,
every 1
actually.
minute. Let's
Yeah.
bounce from here to there.
Pause.
Bro,
Why?
men don't bounce.
We bounce in Russia.
Oh. No! I arrived to Russia 2012. I'm a 32 years Sudanese who lived
That's
the first 10 years
hilarious,
in Sudan,
bro.
the second 10 years in Saudi Arabia, then the third 10 years here in Russia.
Oh, I want to try on that.
Yeah, you have to.
How much?
1,500.
You know what? I'm gonna shoot this shit up.
Let's go. Let's take a picture. Yeah, where?
Me too. Ask somebody he want a photo.
Почему ты подошел, попросил фоткать? So you see this reaction? This is basically the reaction when every time Russian people come to you and you start speaking in Russian.
Потому что вы крутые ребята.
Is it because you guys are so cool?
I forgot I had this on my head, bro. Bigger size? Biggest size. Like,
Просто фоткаться, то не надо. Если вы будете покупать, то тогда мы дадим. Если просто фоткаться, то нет.
Yup. Because of the the biggest.
Hey, that. No small talk in Russia.
Bruh, I mean, like Moscow wasn't even in my list of top 10 options. My uncle, he came to Moscow at 1992. He's my father's favorite brother. He was like, yo, make Mohammed come here to study in
Why?
Moscow.
But why did they choose Moscow?
For my father, it was like one of the best options. For a lot of Africans, they see Russia as the friend.
White friend.
Yeah, the white friend. For Sudan, Russia is much better than, let's say, USA, United Kingdom.
Really?
Yep.
Hey,
That's interesting.
wait, but why?
There's a lot of countries on that side of the world which see America as the #1 enemy.
Really?
Done.
So like,
Why are you so surprised?
okay,
Yeah.
ready? So to us in the States, this is the ultimate do not
That's
go place. This is like a level
first
4 or
time.
5.
I mean,
do not
it makes
travel.
sense.
Russia.
Bro, on the website it literally said we can't help you if anything goes wrong.
What?
Yes.
So, but
like
that's
it's
because of the bad connection between.
exactly.
Yeah.
To places like Mexico, Central America, coming to the US, chasing that American dream. For other countries there, it's like this is chasing that Russian dream.
It's not the
It's not
Russian
even
dream.
Russian dream.
Russia is the ally against the colonial powers of Britain,
America,
France,
Europe.
Belgium,
Right.
Germany.
Yes, sir.
It's the good white friend.
For a lot of
Right.
Africa, and I don't know why he said so, but I
Northern
think
Africa,
a lot of-
Central Africa, and
No,
East
no, like-
Africa. In
or
Nigeria
anything,
as
they
well, they don't really give a fuck about Russia.
and sometimes I
Until
think it's
Putin. What?
that reaction of you seeing the name.
What?
I got a 20-word list I can't say.
It's a fact.
Top word on that
No, that's
list
a
begins
good
with a P.
You know why Nigerians love Putin? Because the Brits left Nigeria in shambles.
They
and
did.
now you have one guy
Okay.
resisting NATO, the EU, Putin alone resisting the white colonial powers.
Yeah, let's stop shouting.
Is that?
That's
Let's stop shouting that.
I like this guy, bro. I like this guy. We do not have to shout that, bro.
Content over everything. Content over freedom, bro.
Anyway, what?
Pretty much, bro. How do I stay safe and get a private jet home?
Bro, this is good. I like this. I like Poudii's whole delivery when it comes to presenting information, bro.
Right
It's
now,
natural.
Taylor Swift is top 10 most famous artists.
That's a fact.
Artists.
If we go walk down the streets of Moscow,
I'm talking about today.
Kazan,
Извините. Здравствуйте, можно вопрос? Вы знаете Тайлер Свифт? Да. Знаете Тайлер? Да. That's one. А вы знаете Тайлер Свифт? Да. Вот. Two. Йоу. Извините, пожалуйста. А скажите, вы знаете Тайлер Свифт?
Taylor Swift.
Да.
Да, знаю.
5 out of 5. Знаете? Да. 6 out of 6. А вы знаете Тайлер Свифт?
Да, yes, I know.
7 out of 7.
Bro, you are our driver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moscow.
You are our driver.
Wait, hold on. Wait, nigga, he just went 7 out of 7.
You in Moscow.
This is Russia.
Moscow is not. It's not Russia, bro. Moscow is not
That's a
Russia.
fact.
That's something you guys have to
But let me
understand. Reach,
See now,
reach Chelyabinsk, reach Syktyvkar.
That's some places they're not interested in this
No,
music.
but
This
they know 50 Cent. People
no.
that do not know rap, they know 50 Cent. He's the black guy.
50 Cent is the guy who gets 9 bulls here. He was a legend. You don't know what you heard about me.
No.
You was about to
they
make
love
the show.
rap though in Russia.
Poster boy of black people in non-black countries. No one knows shit. They know 50
Snoop
Cent.
Dogg's, I would think
More
Snoop Dogg is
Snoop Dogg, more Snoop Dogg than 50 Cent.
You know who is like 50 Cent? Kanye West.
I would say Kanye. I would.
I love Kanye too, though.
On the other side of the road. Well, you know, I would assume because I'm sure I'm on the other side of the road to y'all too. Kanye West, because he has the shoes.
Yes, Kim Kardashian. When Kanye West married Kim Kardashian, he breached the audiences. He went into the white audiences.
He made her famous.
He made her famous that there in your country. Here in our places, she made him famous.
Really?
Shut up.
Wait. In Russia, they think Kim Kardashian made Kanye famous?
Bro, a lot of Russian don't know. A lot of Russian people don't know that she was.
You know why? Because Kim Kardashian's Armenian.
Is there a lot of Armenians in Moscow?
What?
Yeah, I heard the accent, right? I should probably move after that.
So we're passing by the biggest library in Russia, Lenin's library.
This looks grand.
Just as in the US, you have the
Damn, is Russia in? Is Armenia in Russia?
Gосударственная Дума.
All the decisions in this
Damn,
country.
I gotta do some
From this
Google.
building, yeah. This is where
Everything.
Bro, what is that building?
This is the FBI headquarters.
Yeah, that shows. Yeah, look.
These are real pussy
it,
friends,
yeah,
bro.
bro.
Pussy friends.
Hey, whoa! Stop with the word.
That's not the F word.
Putin is from the KGB.
Putin is from the KGB.
Russian FBI controls the country. Everyone knows that. Hello, this Poudii brother. Do you like Poudii's leg? Send $10,000. People be rich as fuck. But if a KGB captain doesn't like you, bro,
He wanted to go out, right?
you are done.
What is the KGB?
I just said it. It's the Russian FBI.
I think it's even mixed CIA with the FBI.
Yeah.
The KGB controls.
But they brutal.
You could be an army
And in
general.
America.
Mind you, there's a whole KGB behind us, by the way.
Yeah. And that's even a black Namira.
What the fuck is a black Namera, bro? What the fuck?
Oh,
Bro, wait!
shit.
Wait, no! What's a black Namera? What's a black Namera? No! They're busting! No! Why are we speeding?
Why are we speeding?
With 100 and they're like to drive me to the airport now.
This is good. This is good.
do you know what's makes us black?
What?
We as black people, wherever we're from, we are loud. Pay attention to how quiet this bus is.
Yeah, until we
The
get
whole bus is staring at us. We've had a ton of situations of people coming to us like, yo, why are you shouting? And we're just like, yo, Muhammad,
we're speaking like this.
That's universally black.
You think so?
Like Africans,
Interesting.
any country, they're lively.
The emotion.
It's not being loud.
Nigerians speak very loud.
Bro,
Yeah,
if I start speaking like a Nigerian now, if I start speaking like I'm using my whole body to communicate, because I cannot just be standing there like, yo, Poudii, this is the Moscow. No, I have to like, yo, Poudii, this is the Moscow.
Are most people here quiet?
99%, bro.
99.
That nigga's filming us right now behind your back, bro.
We
That
are
nigga's
being
filming.
like
Let's
loud.
say hi.
Most,
What's up?
you want to be in the video?
He speaks English. He speaks English.
Ask him.
You speak English, right?
Do a lot of people here speak English?
The thing is that Russia's education is one of the best in the world. So you have schools like public schools you don't have to pay a dime for, where you learn English, French, and German without paying money for that shit.
Well, yeah,
even
like,
high
in
school,
the
it's
U.S. high school, you can learn French.
By the way, write in the comments how many Americans speak French.
Here's what it is. It's not the education system. We don't really learn about like internationally stuff. All my international stuff I learned was as an adult in the last like 7, 8
Bro,
years.
if we match a college graduate from America
And from
with a high school graduate in Russia,
Yeah.
the
He would
high
be
school
smarter.
graduate will fuck
Be smart.
if you're not from Harvard.
We learned a lot about our history. We learned about this our history.
He's not telling me
Give
our
me the
history.
You don't like America, do you?
Bro, it's not about I don't like America.
Let me ask,
I
let me
know
ask,
the
let
fact
me ask,
about.
let me ask,
Tell
let
me,
me ask.
I love America actually, and the American dream and everything, but I know all the facts and the truth. I mean, like, I can't say that Americans are stupid and still loving America. That's the fact. Americans are stupid.
He's like, I hope to go there one day.
Bro,
Okay, what's your true
Bro,
thoughts about Americans?
I never dreaming about going
Even
to
if you
America.
pay
Not today,
Muhammad
not
to go
tomorrow,
to-
not after
don't like it?
tomorrow.
Because he comes from the other parts
Not
of
in a
the
bad
world,
way.
from the Saudis,
Not in a
the
bad way.
Ethiopians,
Yeah, have
Sudan,
another
the Iraqs.
Let me ask you a question. This is very important, right? Tyler, I remember when she came to
Interesting.
the U.S., had like got in trouble because she said she wasn't black. Because in South Africa, if you're mixed, you're colored, right? Does that same rule apply to like over here?
That's
So
the
like,
Kinda, yeah, yes, we have it here.
so like,
I mean,
if someone's mixed, they don't consider them black.
they don't
Explain-
consider
not all of
themselves
them.
black.
No, but how about the others? Like,
The
what do
thing
they
is that
consider?
you don't have a black population in Russia. What you
why
have
that's
is
wrong.
immigrants in Russia.
But that's different for you though, because you're born and raised
I'm
here.
1 in a million, bro. Like
Like you
your family, they've been in America like 7 generations, 8 generations.
Yeah,
12,
since
yeah.
like
There's
the
nothing here.
transatlantic
Or
slave trade.
let's take the UK. Yeah? They have like 3 generations, 4 generations.
More than 3 generations.
I don't think that we'll ever get to that point in Russia.
Yeah.
Most black people in Russia, for them, Russia is like a place you live here, you work here, and then you move.
You remember in a car when I was saying that Russia is a white country? That's what I meant. This can be like minimum the second house, but this place can never be our first house.
Really?
Never. As I told you,
That's
10
an
years Sudan, 10
interesting
years Saudi Arabia,
concept.
I have like 3 different homes. Home is where my mom is. If I bring my mom to Russia, I'll stay with her in Russia. Damn. I would all of this.
Should look mid to me, but what
Sure,
about it
sure.
is like making it not feel like home to you?
Look around.
Yeah.
People like
Yeah, it's not only this. I mean, like anytime. Look, it's been 12 years. I can be walking in the center of the city, and some people gonna make me feel like, why did you come to our place and what are you doing? Take your thing and leave. Russia gives me a lot. I love Russia.
Yeah.
And Sam knows this. I really love this country for many, many different reasons. But for me, it's not my house yet.
You know, that's a very interesting concept, and I gotta be honest, I know that America, we go through our stuff, right? We have our moments where we feel a certain type of way about whoever, but I don't know, man, especially where I'm at, I feel like we're a whole lot more inclusive. Like, you can feel like you can live here and you can make America feel like home, even if you just immigrated over here. Like, you can still, you know, you can still bring your culture here, and you can still live kind of how you lived in your own country. You know, I have a friend that's like, you should learn to assimilate, and I kind of agree. You know what I mean? Like, you did kind of move over here for a reason, but at the same time, you want to feel comfortable in the assimilation process. And you know, everybody's comfort and speed of assimilation is different. Here, he's saying, Muhammad's saying, he'll never feel that. Even if he lived here for 2 or 3 generations, he'll never feel like this is his home. And I feel like, at least here in America, being in America and seeing immigrants come over and live, I feel like we're a whole lot more inclusive. A whole lot more inclusive as a whole, especially here in California, especially here in Stockton. I don't know, just because we've been doing this for so long or what, but we like a real melting pot in my city, man. And you know, you go over to your friend's house who's Cambodian, and you know, they're cooking something you never seen before, and then y'all still go outside and play the same games together. You know what I mean? And then he'll come over to your house, and you know, we eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and he's like, what is this? And we still, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the assimilation process. So when he gets a little bit older, he might give his kids peanut butter. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like here, the process of assimilation and feeling like it's home, it's a piece of your American pie, it's a real feeling that we all have. Even if in reality, man, the government owns everything. I mean, that's just the reality of it. We gotta pay taxes on everything.
Do you feel like
Yeah,
it's
that's
kind
kinda
of
crazy.
harder breaking into the comedy scene as a black woman here in Russia?
No, I don't think so. Maybe it helps me in the beginning.
Oh, it helped.
Yeah.
You like stand out in a way.
Yes,
Yeah,
and they
I can
don't
see
know
that.
nothing about our lives.
Is your subject matter, are you mostly discussing like black issues or something, like black jokes?
Few black jokes in the beginning, and about my experience like woman.
I never would have expected a woman in comedy in Russia, furthermore black. I thought that was so interesting, especially as a career path here. So does Russia have a big comedy scene?
You know, it's new. Maybe for 20 years now, they say like stand-up comedian is a new rap.
It's the new rap. I like that.
What's a popular like Russian drink?
Alcoholic?
Yeah.
Vodka.
Why is vodka so popular?
I don't know. You can make it at home, so why
Y'all
not?
don't drink tequila here, right?
No, girls drink tequila.
Yeah.
А вы сможете на английском объяснить, что это на
Да, конечно.
Да.
Okay, we want have two infusions with fresh cranberry or fresh cherry, okay?
I speak Russian, bro. As long as listen, I'm gonna say
Cheers. Welcome.
It's good. It tastes good. It tastes like a small mixed drink. So, how did you end up in Russia?
How? My parents were students in Soviet Union.
From what country?
Guinea-Bissau.
Okay,
This
Guinea-Bissau.
is West Africa.
Mhm.
So now my mom work in embassy
She works in the Guinea-Bissau embassy
here. Yeah.
in Russia. She just came as a student and
Yeah,
she liked
yeah,
it a
yeah.
lot. Did your dad come here at the same time?
My dad was here before my mom.
They already knew each other?
They
First
met
time?
here.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they just must
That's
like it.
interesting.
They was like, oh, this is fire. Let's just stay here.
Da.
Because most people who travel here for school, do they end up liking Russia?
Yeah, of course, of course. I was in Guinea-Bissau like in September, and my relatives who were students here, they know the language till now.
Do you think a lot of mixed people here embrace their
Blackness?
blackness? Yeah.
I know. I
But-
feel sorry for them because I think this is a journey, and most of them they don't feel like they're black.
Do you feel like there is a lot
So
of
look, I'm gonna speak on that for a second too, like, cause I'm mixed. I got a little bit of a lot in me. So like, it's hard to assimilate and accept you. I think the first dude touched on it actually at the beginning. You're surrounded by a different culture and you try to assimilate to that culture. So it's hard to see yourself as something different, even though you are something different. You are something different. So it's hard to see yourself as something different. And if I don't have a group of friends that also embrace this blackness, how am I knowing that the blackness I'm embracing is the right way of embracing it? It's very, very tricky, very slippery and tricky slope to climb, man. But the answer to that is you're gonna have to surround yourself with a group of like-minded individuals, like-minded, whatever that looks like, man. And that's who you tend to act like, man. It just is what it is. Man, I feel a little bad for him, but I feel like with the advent of the internet, how far it's gone, how far it's become, you can connect more with a group of people who feel and look and talk and speak like you, or in similar circumstances or similar situations as you. So you know, that's one way to get around it. But other than that, yeah, you're just gonna assimilate to the people who you hang out with. That's just natural. That's human nature right there.
black people here?
Yeah.
But it goes back to that
Let's
problem.
rewind a
I
little
feel
bit.
like they're black.
Do you feel like there is a lot of black people here?
Yeah.
But it goes back to that problem where a lot of them don't embrace it.
Mm-hmm. But I have my friends.
Yeah.
They're black too. We're friends not because we're black.
Right.
Oh, and also, he said it too at the beginning, dude. Like, you are black no matter what. You don't have to try to act a certain type of way. You are going to be black, and you're going to be reminded that you're black no matter where you are in the world, no matter where you're at. So, you know.
I have my friends.
Yeah.
They're black too. We're friends not because we're black.
Right. But I feel like that's common though. Even in the US, if you're Hispanic, then you're naturally gonna also want to be around people who have your same life experiences.
I always like the idea of sisterhood, you know.
Yeah. Do you ever feel like it's missing here in Russia? Like sisterhood?
Yeah.
You have a lot of black girlfriends here?
Not a lot, but yeah, 2, 3. I'm glad, but I want us to be like big girls' night, you know, making braids with each other. I feel like I don't have enough.
What do you think it'll need to take for there to be more, I guess, black women here too?
There are a bunch of black people here, but Russia is too big, so we just like
not all live in
different
one
places.
location. So what flavor is this?
Blackberry.
See, now we did opposite.
Yeah.
This one's good.
This is my favorite.
Does that happen a lot? When you walk out in public, you get recognized?
Sometimes.
Are you like used to it now?
I'm shy, but it feels nice. It warms my
How are you
heart.
shy if you're a stand-up comedian? Being a stand-up comedian, that's probably one of the most bravest things to do.
Yes, but when I'm in the show, I'm more confident and strong. I can do it. But in life, I'm like
you know how brave you have to be? Like a lot of people don't have the guts for that.
This is my other side.
If you're a naturally shy person, how do you like lock into that?
I'm shy like this person. I feel like I have some masks when I'm a comedian. Bella and Bella like homegirl. This is two different Bella.
YNW Melly versus Melvin. The comedy you and the real life you are two different people.
Confident, she can tell her shit out. It's okay.
Yeah. One of the things I heard about coming here, it's not really possible to be an entrepreneur here or to get rich. If you're like a business owner or whatever, your funds are like controlled by the government and there's no real entrepreneurs. But I'm here, I see the most Maybachs I've ever seen in my life. I see the most nice cars I've ever seen. So I know people getting money, but is it actually possible to be an entrepreneur? To actually possible to get rich?
One of the best things about Russia is that Russia is a developing country. So you have a lot of opportunities to make money. It's quite easy for you to find a venture to make money, a venture to get big.
Let's say you have a business, and let's say after the business profits for the year, it profits a flat even 1 million USD.
Yeah.
Let's say you're the only owner or whatever.
Yeah.
How much of that do you get to keep after profits?
It's not hard to make it. In Russia, it's hard to keep it. As soon as you get big, you become a global company that has to do with national interest. A company that has, let's say, 10 or millions of Russians using their services.
But is it your? But like,
it's yours. So when you reach that level, the government is like, knock, 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 knock. We want the data. We want part of the money.
It has some truth to it, but it's not full truth to it.
It has some truth.
So like,
our government does the same thing.
But once you get,
but they don't tell you that they're taking
now
it.
It's like you have no choice but to give us some of your wealth. Is there a certain number you think that like you have?
And again, we pay taxes on
everything. Inside of your pocket.
You know that there's Amazon, yeah. So in Russia we have Wildberries. That's something like Russian Amazon. There was a company selling goods,
right?
And they became the biggest company in Russia. What does that mean? Money, access, and info.
And they was like, yo, we need some of that.
Knock, knock, knock.
Was it known how much percentage of that was taken?
No, you never find out. You just say that, yo, the owner of this bank sold it to the government.
And it was one of the things, it's like, you ain't got a choice.
You pay or lay down.
Right.
Right. Keeping it.
Like Russia is like a
police state.
Police state, right?
Moscow is the safest city in Europe. Here,
every time I go somewhere,
safer than the US.
But every time I go somewhere, everybody be like, "This is the safest city in the world."
Moscow, at any time of the day, any spot of the city, you can just be walking around throwing out money. No one will get.
There's a lot of stairs here, though. Sometimes it's like, "Oh, this person's fresh. Let me come take a picture with you." But I started to notice it's the same cadence of smile, same cadence of laugh,
the same approach.
Every couple seconds.
The same questions.
Yeah.
Everything.
The same phrase
you
over
look
and
cool.
over.
I want to take a photo.
Yeah. And then they go away laughing.
That's one of the bad sides of black experience in Russia. You never feel human. You're always a toy.
You was telling me there's a game that people play when they see a black guy.
Yeah, so let's say it's a group of 3 kids, yeah? And they see a black guy approaching them. The guy that notices the black guy first knocks his friend on the shoulder and he wins the game. Sometimes it be a group of 7 kids and one guy just 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, shit.
Bro.
Did you ever get offended from that?
Nah. Bro,
Never.
we are gods. We are gods.
Yeah.
And when you're black in Russia, you really feel it. You really feel the power of black presence. Because anywhere I go, room full of celebrities, even policemen, I feel that I don't want to say like an advantage, but some kind of influence on them. I don't know why is it. Maybe because black culture is so influential. Maybe because it just works on the contrast.
Yeah.
I don't know, but anywhere I get to in Russia, I feel the highest in the room.
So I asked this to a few of y'all. Do y'all consider Russia home?
Let me answer what? Yeah.
Go for it. Who are talking about it? Yeah. No, you go for it.
So okay, I cannot consider Russia as a home. It could be a place that I would like to stay in, but it would never be the home with the meaning of home. And anytime you can hear it anywhere in Moscow, yo, go back to your place. That's the thing that makes you feel, yo.
It's like they constantly like remind you that you're an outsider.
Yeah, of course. I was talking to Bella about this some time ago. We just immigrated in Russia. Yeah, we've been living here. We're doing a lot of things. People like us and everything. But at the end, we came here.
For example, me, I consider like Russia home. I sort of see myself as this kind of person. I don't stay in a place, so I'm always here and there. I grew up here. I came here when I was 16. I didn't know shit.
So
like,
that's right. That's
Russia
right.
sort of shaped me to this person that you see.
But that's what I mean. I love Russia. Kinda patriotic of this country.
Oh yeah.
Kinda. But that's not changing the fact that I still cannot say that Russia is my home.
So for me, it's the opposite. I cannot say Nigeria is my home.
Right.
If I went back to Nigeria tomorrow, I'll be lost. Like, that's how bad it is.
I do want to talk about some positive. What is y'all favorite things about living in Russia?
I think it's really safe. And number two is transportation. Like the metro is super clean. There's never any delays with anything. Like you get on a train, bro, you get to where you're trying to go.
This is why I was saying like I cannot praise Russia without shitting on my country.
Oh my god, you don't
Just listen, like
you don't
hear
have to
me,
just say that like
hear
this
me
about-
out. In my personal experience, all of the fucked up experiences that I've had in Russia hasn't been from Russians.
I had
That's
a
all
bad
I'm saying.
experience, a lot of bad experience of Russia.
That's
all I'm
like Bella has been in the stand-up role for like 5 years, right? She has been top for the last 3 years, and Bella has a show of her own that she invented. Came up to the company let's try this out. Despite the fact that she's been hot just for 2 years, they like the idea, and now the show's out. There's no stumbling block. You don't have to know someone there to help you do something. If you have a nice idea, it will make money. Let's try it. Russians try shit.
To put a wrap on everything, what is something that y'all want to share to the world about being black in Russia? Where I'm from, a lot of people don't know y'all exist. I would say number one, it definitely is sort of like a black community going on, but it's not integrated into the
Russian society.
and that's why y'all don't know that blacks exist in Russia.
You came, you saw, and you got surrounded by a lot of black people who do a lot of things here. We would like to share this with the other African and black from the other side.
We here, like, when we like, cool, let's be friends. You're very welcome here.
Yeah, so
But what can you say about your experience?
My experience
as a black woman.
Bro, she's famous, she's making money, I think she's good.
Даже не описать. Мне кажется, she could.
Есть лютые
I think
падения,
for
it's like
her-
ups and
For
downs.
her, it's
so-
more than like a message to them. Like, there's a black woman in Russia, and I exist, and I'm a famous black woman in Russia, Africa.
Things like-
You are
No,
famous.
it's okay.
ain't no wrong with that.
Sometimes it's
Yeah,
difficult, but if I can make it,
If we made it in Russia,
We could
you
make
can make it anywhere.
Yeah.
That's the main point. Because remember when we were talking, I was like, yo, for a black person to be born and raised, to stay here for 20 years, to have a family, it has to be something bizarre. So we are like a testimony to the fact that if a black person could make it in Russia, you can make it anywhere.
I like that. Poudii, you've done it again. Poudii, you've absolutely done it again. I agree with this message. This was a good little documentary on the black Russians in or on Russia, I should say, to be honest. Yeah, this was fire, man. Hold on, hold on.
I will just made me glad. He has made me glad. He has made me glad. I am so glad. I will just he has made me glad. I know he has made me glad. I am so glad. I will just he has made me glad.
Me and Poudii is not beefing. That's my little sister.
Man, shouts out Poudii, man. Shouts out, bro. I'm mad I'm blanking on bro's name right here, man. But shouts out to him because he was really the tour guide. You feel me? He was really the mouthpiece for Russia. He brought Poudii to the right people, man. This was a beautiful little mini documentary, if you ask me myself, man. I approve of this message, man. The one thing I would say, clearly there was pros, there was cons. The one thing I would say as a a pro is all of their mind state. Their whole mind state was always like almost positive. They almost had definitely had positive sentiment about the country they live in. They understand that there's a misunderstanding about the country they live in, at least in the world's eye. But then, like, listening to Muhammad talk, it makes total sense as to why that facade is put on Russia, because Russia does go against the colonial powers. They kind of always have, since like since like World War II. They've always gone against the powers that be. I guess a con, and I don't like to end it on the cons, but I guess a con would be the fact that they don't feel like that's their home, man. When, in all honesty, they're doing a lot of the culture building, in my eyes, from just the things that I see. And obviously I'm more geared towards hip hop and rap scene, but in my eyes, that's the culture. That's the heartbeat of the culture. It's not a lot of little hearts, but it's enough to flow through that entire country. And that's beautiful, you know? That's beautiful. But again, I think the con is the fact that they don't feel like they could have ownership in it. And they should be able to feel that way. I know America gets their bad rap about things, but we feel like we have ownership in some of the things that we create. Obviously, we don't really necessarily own anything. If you don't know, you paying taxes on everything. The government's gonna steal your data. They're not even gonna tell you they taking your data. They're gonna spy on you. They're not even gonna tell you they're gonna spy on you. This is just how our government works. So the fact that their government's a little more transparent with it, I would take that as a win, man. I really, really would, man. So look, there we go. There we have it, y'all. Poudii, inside Russia's hidden black community. Man, this was a good one. I definitely approve of this message. I will be tapping into Poudii's next one. This one just caught my eye because I'm sure I'm like 90% of y'all. Like, I don't know that Russia has a big black community like that. And clearly they don't. But they are there, and I think with the advent of the internet, they will all become more connected eventually. It's just the way that the world's been working, man. So look, if y'all hung out with your boy this long, I appreciate y'all. Cannot do this without y'all. So I appreciate y'all for hanging out, kicking it, rocking out, locking in with me this long, man. If you guys have any other Poudii suggestions, any other mini documentary suggestions, you know what to do, man. Drop them down below in the comment section. I appreciate that. Y'all always put me on some fire, so I'm expecting to see some fire suggestions down there, man. Also, before y'all bounce out, man, appreciate y'all for the last time. Make sure you guys hit a like button, comment some, subscribe if you can, notification bell if you can. And until next time, it's your boy JB. Peace.